Here's Labs by Malefication. This is a UDMF map. I'm on GC Doom. It's supposed to be, I'll play it on Ultraviolence. 88, 48, and 3. It is supposed to be, it's eventually going to be map 3, or E1 map 3, I suppose. Right now it's just in the Doom 2 map 1 slot. But Malefication wants to put together a map set of 3 episodes. You guys are dead. Well, we start. Oh, hello. Kind of a nice surprise. Start in front of a yellow door. Kind of weirdly aligned, though, isn't it? This is kind of a cool start room because you kind of start backwards from the whole level, it looks like. Or at least until the yellow key. Nice little staircase here. A little bit plain Jane. Also, the circle is... it looks like it's just kind of self-drawn. I'm not sure I would have noticed that without the map, but there's pretty easy ways to make a circle on Doom Builder. Oh, I need some health so I can get the health. Oh, is there a monster over there? Yes. These are kind of weird. Oh. I guess that's why. I just got a stim pack when I had 99. Yeah, this is... huh. So there was some odd brick there that kind of let you know a trap was coming. But now even after that, there's still some odd brick and odd alignments. Yeah, there are 3 different brick textures from Doom 2 that all look alike. I think it's brick 6, 7, and 8. And we've got all of them here. And I don't know, I mean, maybe there's more traps coming. But anyway, I'm gonna go get that health because now I got 100. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Well, let's see what's down here. It's my lift. Oh, is this... okay. More health. Huh. That's kind of ironic. 128 health, and you pick up a rocket launcher. Oh. I wonder if that's like a shootable switch that you teleport before you can shoot. That would be interesting. No. Okay. Actually, this gap right here, I don't know if that's secret or if that's part of the map, but I think each of these... oh. Oh, hello. I think each of these little units is 32 wide, so this should be... that's 6 of them, 192. Doom Guy can make a jump that's 192. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. No, gotta line that up better. I think you'd have to stay on the platform that's the same height. Not that time. Oh, there's a little ledge there. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. You can stand on a ledge that's 1 high, so... that's kind of a cheap way to avoid taking damage there. Or not 1 high, but 1 wide. That's all he needs, 1 pixel to stand on. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know if it's... I'm pretty sure Doom Guy can make 192, which I think is what this gap is. More importantly, though, I think it's rocket jumpable, which I won't try because I'm not very good at it. Well, maybe I'll try a couple times. I'm better at it from the left, so let's try it this way. Ooh, it hurts a lot, but it doesn't get me anywhere. I think you could probably rocket jump this. Just gotta time it a little bit better. Gotta not jump before I shoot. Oh. I mean, I can't be... Yeah. Okay, yeah, so it looks like this is not a secret, this is part of the map. So yeah, just so the mapper is aware of that, maybe it's intentional, but the reason I thought of it was because I came out of there with the rocket launcher and 128 health. And 128 is, of course, how much splash damage does. So if you shoot a wall with a rocket with 128, you die. Exactly. You exactly die. So it kind of makes me believe that's intentional, just by virtue of coming out of there. If you have 100 health, you pick up these bonuses. And then there were some bonuses in there too, I think. And then you get a rocket launch, you come out with 128. It almost seems like hint hint. Alright, anyway, let's play it normally here. Well, here's some... I like how the keys are all kind of there for you. You start in front of yellow, and then there's blue here, there's red over there. There's something over here that you're eventually going to do. There's something over here. Well, that's the red. So I gotta go this way. And then we'll change the music too, because people don't like to be running. Because people are crazy. I guess I turned the right way. But anyway, music, what should we do here? What's map 5 music? Oh, that. I don't think I like that. I don't really like that either. Oh yeah, I like that one. Sure, we'll go with that. Something different at least. Alright, so I got red key, backtracking here. Yeah, I mean... So yeah, I guess there's no more traps, so I'm not sure why all these different bricks are used. Especially the ones that look almost identical. It's like bowling. I didn't kill 10 with two shots though, so I did not pick up my spare. Picked up a 4 and a 5. I think there actually are 10. Alright, red. Red's over here. Oh. Look at it. Well, should I... Oh. I wasn't expecting that, actually. I kind of second-guessed it because I saw my health, but okay, I'll take it. I was going to check over here. That's yellow, okay. So that might actually be the exit. You start facing the exit, maybe? Or this... I don't know, they both could be exit. We'll see what's next. Thank you for the shells, gentlemen. 88, 48, and 3. So I'm halfway there. I guess I'll hit the switch and open the door. So these are bulletproof then? Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't really like doors that are switch, repeat. I haven't really commented on the map itself yet. Some things I like are... There's a little bit of attention to making sure it's not tons and tons of right angles. And there's some nice detail in here with the pillars and the barrels. But some of these star textures seem to be somewhat recklessly put together. Like there, that's cut off a little bit weirdly. And then here, this seems like it's a multiple of 32, yet it's not aligned perfectly. And lighting is the really big thing. I mean, this is a big circle room, it's kind of bare, but it also has no light at all. And then you get in here and there's tons of light sources, but the sectors are all the same color, or same brightness. There's lamps over here, no light. There's no light anywhere. It's all, here's a lamp, it's all the same brightness. And there are some different textures going on in this room, for example. But I mean, it doesn't really work. You need like a transition texture here or something. So it's all just very bare. Layout doesn't seem bad so far, but the texturing is very bare. The walls are flat, the floor and ceiling are flat. And there's no light variation. Alright, let's go. Oh, gotta hit the switch. So is that shootable? Huh. Yeah, shootable switches I think are kind of not the greatest thing to do in normal circumstances. Yeah, what is this now? We've got a light source up here. Is this supposed to be a brighter sector? I think so. Well, we can go here. Or we can go up here. Let's go up here and make sure there's nothing going on. Switch. Yeah, just kind of a weird shape for the staircase. Seems to be no real reason for it to be so oddly shaped. I mean, Doom had a lot of kind of random geometry, but it somehow made a little bit of sense, I guess. There's some definite lighting in here. This is all a little bit darker, so that's good. And yeah, there's a bit of... See, these lights, although they're misaligned, they give some light off, but most of the lights were not really doing that. I did already get a chain gun, but there's another one. Uh-oh. Okay. So this is all dark too, but it's still so bare. It's just star texture, some of it misaligned, and then flat floor, flat ceiling. What are we dealing with? Yeah, combat hasn't been too exciting. There's too much room for two cacodemons here. Oh, this is nice. I think I know where I am now. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Okay. Oh. Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh, yeah, so here's a trap if I've ever seen one. So we're gonna have monsters probably come out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's gonna be barrels to deal with. But if they come out of here, then that might be a fun... Yeah, there's barrels by every place they come out, so that's cool. This room's monotonous though. I mean, it's all basically the same texture. This floor is a little bit different, and it's not standard texture, but I mean, if some of this were red or dark gray or any other color, this would look a lot better. I didn't necessarily expect Hell Knights, but... It's actually not too bad a trap, because it's, your room is limited, your only way out is a lift, so you have to wait for it, and also the barrels, you know, if you don't shoot them ahead of time, you have to account for them, you have to beware the barrels, so... Even, I mean, it's pretty obvious that it is a trap, but it ends up being fairly effective anyway. So I guess we go back up here. Got some enemies over here. Yeah, not very effective because they're across this chasm, and I think what you'd need is more hit scanners for this to be effective, because you can easily dodge all their projectiles. And now we're at blue. Yeah, it is a nice progression though. You never have to travel or backtrack too far. You're always close to where you need to be. Alright, let's finish with suburbs. A refueling base. Because we're pretty close, right? Yeah, 10 monsters. Oh, here we go. So they come out. I like, it's kind of cool to have these little cages. You know the demons are going to come out at some point. But here's another room that's just too bare. There's light, but it's actually weirdly aligned. Yeah, there's some problems with the grid alignment of the lighting here. And in here too, yeah, that's way off. Looks like these got moved at some point is what it looks like. Oh yeah, this is all just funky. But more importantly, there's no change in brightness at all. Oh, so that opened another switch? Okay. Well, what do we got here? Somebody's coming. Ah. Alright. Oh, there's more. Yeah, but one Revenant in a big room, not really a problem. I don't have any ammo though. Oh, I got shells. Another Revenant. Oh! 2 more Revenants. Yeah, it looks like these are a little bit misaligned too. Some of them anyway. Alright, but I've got blue now? No, I've got yellow now. Yeah, yellow. But I've killed everything, okay. Okay. Well, that's Labs by Malefication. I mean, there's some good things in here. I think layout was overall pretty good, at least the flow, overall flow and progression of the map, because there were some areas where you could kind of see what was coming next, but you had to find your way to it through hitting a switch, lowering bars, or whatever. It could maybe use a little bit more connection to itself. All the rooms were to some extent their own discrete space, but I think overall the overall layout was pretty good. There was never like major backtracks or anything like that. and there were spots where you kind of said, oh yeah, I'm here now, or especially that chasm where you finally found yourself on the other side of it. That was pretty cool. There's some attention to making sure the geometry is not boring, which I appreciate. Sometimes that's taken a little too far, and it's just like kind of randomly drawn lines, which seems kind of weird. Combat could use some work. There's not much of it was too challenging. The Hell Knight trap for the blue key, I believe, that ended up being pretty decent actually, because you know it's a confined space, you know the only way out takes time to activate because it's a lift, and you got barrels to deal with, so that actually was a pretty efficient use of just a few monsters. But none of the other traps really did much. You know, often there was just too much space for the monsters that were thrown at you, and so it wasn't very effective. Detailing is kind of an issue in this one. The walls, the ceilings, and the floors are all just flat and pretty monotonous throughout. Lighting really is noticeable by its absence. There's just a couple of places where you can see some sector lighting. There's a couple of dark spots, and then there's one or two areas where the light textures appear to be illuminating a small space. But other than that, it's like all 192 brightness, so that can make a big difference, you know, not just changing brightness, but also like not just changing brightness for a whole room, but also, you know, little strips of light where the light is shining, and also flashing lights and things like that can make a big difference. But yeah, that'll all come, all that detail stuff will come, but the combat is what I would work on the most if I were this mapper. Alright, that is Labs by Malefication.